What is going on, guys? This is Bazz on Gaming with my review of Bleach chapter 587. And this chapter, I'm not gonna lie, it did not get that good for me till the end. So overall, the chapter, it was pretty decent. But I just gotta say, on this freaking color page, holy crap, Orihime's chest, it looked at least 3 times bigger than normally, and that's just freaking crazy. But I gotta say though, Chad, now this guy is definitely probably one of my least favorite characters in Bleach, but I will say that in his new attire, I am digging that a lot for some reason. I don't know why. So I do hope that, that the Chad finally gets a good fight in Bleach, and maybe we'll select some new powers. But for the chapter itself, it starts off where we have Ichigo once again trying to reach Uryu, and we see now that he's trying to get Uryu to say something, but of course right now he's just ignoring him till eventually they're all gone. But when they do leave, it creates like this massive explosion that actually separates most of the people from where they were. But luckily we have Orihime, Chad, and Ichigo there together because Orihime did use her powers to protect them. But we actually found out that the Quincy and the Soul Reaper that were actually fighting, they also got split up. But for the most part here, or at least right now, they focus on Chad. Orihime and Ichigo a lot. And we see now the Orihime, she was thinking that at first that it might have been Uryu that had made that the powerful shockwave that had sent her so far away. But obviously she realizes that it was Yhwach. And we have Ichigo who's cutting down the press, and we have Chad who picks him up and throw him, and that right there was funny. But it was kind of weird that Chad, he was the voice of reason in this chapter, because right now everything he was saying was true. They are all shocked that Uryu has now joined the villains, but they cannot sit and dwell on that. They obviously have this war to finish, and right now Ichigo cannot sit here and sulk because he is the one that will potentially end this. And so right now he cannot be here, sit in the press. But Chad was wondering, what would he do if he can't convince Uryu to come back. And he was saying, he'll smack him upside the head and drag him back here. And then he said, then Chad asked him what happened if he convinces you, and he said the exact same thing, that he'll still smack him upside the head and bring him back. And that right there was funny, and that's like a pretty good plan. So I can't wait to see how Ichigo goes about that. But now we have Kisuke. Now we have Kisuke back, and I am definitely excited for that. I do hope that the Kisuke does get in a fight, and we does see a Bangkok for once, because I will love that. But right now, now that he's back, he was asking Ichigo, what should he do? And apparently he can actually make these travel vouchers that will allow Ichigo to get back to the Spirit King Palace. But he said that it might take a minute or 60, which is an hour, obviously. So I do wonder, how fast will Kisuke work to finish this? Because if let's say that he actually makes it in a minute, that right there would be so freaking impressive. Because obviously, it takes a lot to go to the soul or the Spirit King Palace, I should say. But now we have Renji and Rukia. They were actually blessed away together, and we see Renji actually has his Bankai activated, but they obviously felt that it was Uryu there with Yhwach, and they're trying to figure out why would he do that. But sadly they cannot waste too much time here, as we have Busby or Bazby appearing. And so right now we have Bazby. I'm sorry, we have Bazby. He actually made this proposal about teaming up to kill Uryu, and we should see now that that Rukia and Renji get pissed, because we saw that Renji actually smacked all that debris that he was holding up. He smacked it right into Bazz, and that right there, what was awesome. But it was freaking hilarious when he called Bazz a rooster. I freaking lost it. I was laughing my ass off so hard, and it seems that the Bazz actually takes that to heart, because he really hates when someone would insult his mohawk, and we see that because right now we see that he's getting pissed, and we actually see that he has to go into a new fighting stance. So obviously, this right here is a new burning finger that we haven't seen yet. But it seems that and it seems Bazz actually like Renji's eyebrows, and now we see Renji actually is actually starting to like an enemy, and it was hilarious. But when Bazz actually activated his burner finger 4, that looked pretty freaking awesome. I love that. Hopefully, somebody has colored that, because I would love to make it the picture and the thumbnail for this review, because to me that right there looks so freaking epic. And now we just see this like cute explosion, and I am curious to see if that right there, it's like lava or is it fire, because to be honest, I can't tell the moment, but I just wonder how much damage did that actually do to them. But now we see Yhwach, Ryu, and Hashbolt. They have now invaded the palace, and they're also destroying it. So I'm definitely looking forward to Squad Zero coming there and fighting as well. But I do wonder if they will be powerful enough to actually take on Yhwach. Because that right there, that's kind of worried me that they'll all be taken out. Because let's say Ichigo is the one to take down Yhwach. It just means that Ichigo has to pass everybody in the Zero Division, and that right there might be a little too much for me. But of course, I would love to hear what you guys thought. But like I said, the chapter, it did not get good for me till after the whole Ichigo chat thing. So I'll probably give it a 7. Yes, a 7 out of 10. But like I said, it's not a bad chapter, it's just decent. But as always, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe, because that really helps me out. And you guys take it easy, and I will see you all next time.